Thank you, Corrado, for being here, inviting us today. We are happy to be here. To be honest, one important thing is that there is no silver bullet in the MFI banks, really, because we are really a bank. We are no, we are not a MFI really, as you maybe consider it. We started in 2007 within the La Caixa Bank Foundation. We had there a very small business unit, but then the CEO decided to grow the business and set up a bank. Why? Two things. Maybe because the visibility of doing that is high, so you can have a separate bank doing loans, microloans. Then the capital, because if I have to go to the Caixa Bank and try to get the capital in a competition with, for example, the mortgage business unit or the corporate business unit, then as you may know, loans are of cost of risk high. They have an operational risk which is high. So I will be beaten by, for example, the mortgage business unit, the corporate unit. So in my bank, I can decide whether to invest the capital. So I don't have the competition of the rest of the business units. We like to say that we are financial because we offer financial products that contribute to social and sustainable development. We give business loans and the family loans. We are socially minded because, as we will see later, we help to create jobs. And also, we like to think that we are sustainable. We are at a default rate of 2.3%. The rate of rate is 3%, so cost of risk is 2 plus 3 is 5%. And then we receive the support of the IEF and CEB also. And the total loans granted since 2007 are 1.3 billion euros. So, as you may know, our sole shareholder is the Caixa Bank. Caixa Bank is the largest lender in Spain, with a portfolio of 350 billion euros. We receive the support of a large network of branches, 6,000 branches across Spain. So we are very happy with that. And also we have 500 sponsors. They are NGO, regional governments. They are very close to the self-employed and help them to do the business plan and guide through the entrepreneurship. Our portfolio of products are really two, as I said before, financial loans and family loans. We also offer savings accounts without any commission, debit cards, and so on. To give you more detail on the business loan, the characteristics, they are aimed at self-employed with net annual income below 60,000 euros. The purpose is to expand or start the business activity, and micro enterprises below 500,000. We are now thinking about going a bit up and try to set a limit on 1 million. The amount is up to 25K. We finance 100%, and the difference between a traditional bank and ourselves is that we ask no kind of collateral. We don't ask for collateral. The period is 5 years, and we require a business plan. The difference between the finance microcredit and the social one is that in the social case, we need a sponsor in order to make the business plan for the self-employed. In the family side, we aim individuals up to 28K or family units up to up to 36K. The cap is the same, 25K, and we ask no collateral. Here, the purpose is, for example, housing, 31%, or health, 7%. We are happy to receive support from the European institutions like IEF. This is a credit risk guarantee. We receive 75% of every loan going into default, and then we recover the money and get them back. And funding from the IEB and also the Council of European Development Bank. On the partner institutions, it's very interesting to say that they are very close to the self-employed, so they will really know what she or he needs. Also, they aim at different collectives like youngs, unemployed, entrepreneurs, self-employed, etc. To recap a bit, the target groups are entrepreneurs financially excluded, or those who may have difficulty in accessing the financial system. Young people, for example, self-employed or small business with less than 60K, micro enterprises with less than 10 employees, or people and families with less than 28K. 18K. Brief view on the customer profile. For example, it is interesting to say that 58% of our customers are less than 45 years old. This is very interesting. Then by gender, it's 50-50. There is no difference. By country of origin, we have 83% coming from Spain. And a very interesting thing here is that we took 25% out of the unemployment, as you could see here. Some economics and financial information. Well, I also said we granted 1.3 billion. The outstanding balance is 510 million. Some figures on the balance sheet and the P&L. The assets are 448. How do we fund the balance sheet? So, as you could see here, mainly 52% comes from EAB and the CaixaBank through loans. Our customer base is 9%, and also the equity invested by CaixaBank is 30%. It's very interesting to see our P&L. If the IEF didn't exist, we would have 20% less profit. So we are really sustainable even without the existence of the IEF. Social impact, we conduct every year a study jointly with ESADE. It's a business school like IESE or like the London School of Economics. And two important messages here. As you could see here, 7 out of 10 business finance with a micro loan, business loan, are still in operation. So the survival rate is 73%. And also, we estimated to have contributed to the creation of 83,000 jobs in Spain. You can download, if you want, the report from our site. It's really helpful. Let me just end the presentation giving you 4 factors we think they are important in our story. First of all, is a specialization. Microcredit activity is an activity that banks don't want to do really. So the only goal, the only objective we have in life is giving loans, the microloans. So we think we reach a combination of specialization and credit risk techniques that allows us to gain and improve efficiency. Then the large network of branches, 6,000 is really very important. support of the EIF, CEB, and EAB. And also, well, I already said that, the application of strict risk analysis model, we apply behavioral scores and socioeconomic scores in order to identify good and bad clients. The power status is really high, so we are happy with that. This is my presentation. If you have more questions or